gave you my nights, my silence, my tears. I held every promise, swallowed my fears. I smiled when you faded, I stayed when you changed. I called it love, even when it felt like pain. You said forever like it was true. I believed every word that came from you. I watched you drift, I stayed in the dark, still loving you with a breaking heart. I blame myself when you pulled away. I beg my heart just to let you stay. Till my tears became my truth. I loved you when you chose to leave, and I still chose you. I loved you past the warning signs, past the nights you didn't care. I loved you until it hurt. Now I'm standing here alone and bare. Your voice still lives in my empty room. Your shadow follows me everywhere I move. I replay the moments, the words you said, trying to find where love turned dead. You already said no, you walked away. I stayed behind with a heart that still calls you mine. I lost myself trying to be enough. I called it love, but love shouldn't hurt this much. Now I'm just a memory to you. I loved you until it hurt, until my heart couldn't breathe. I loved you when you stopped trying, and I still couldn't leave. Now love feels heavy, love feels cruel, but I gave it all to you. Until it hurt, and that's the most honest thing I'll ever do. I don't regret the love I gave, even if it broke me in the end. I loved you until it hurt. Met you when my heart was open, didn't know how fragile I'd be. Every smile felt like a promise, every word felt meant for me. I trusted you with all my scars, believed love would make us strong. But some hearts aren't built to stay, some goodbyes don't feel like wrong. I ignore the cracks in time, painted over every sign. I thought love would teach us how, but it only taught me now. Love was a lesson I learned too late, written in tears I couldn't erase. I gave my heart without a shield. Now I know heartbreak feels. You were the answer. I believed in the truth I didn't see. Love was a lesson, and it taught me losing you was me. You slowly stopped reaching for me, even when I was right there. Your silence spoke in broken lines, said you didn't really care. I stayed when it was hurting most, called it patience, called it fate. But loving someone halfway gone is the deepest kind of pain. I kept hoping you'd come around while you were already out. I fought for us alone each day until love walked away. Love was a lesson I learned too late, written in tears I couldn't erase. I gave my heart without a shield. Now I know heartbreak feels. You were the answer. I believed in the truth I didn't see. Love was a lesson, and it taught me losing you was me. Maybe love was never meant to be easy or to stay. Maybe hearts are meant to break, so we learn who we become. I don't hate you, I don't blame. I just wish I'd known your name was only mine for a little while. Love was a lesson carved in pain, a beautiful lie, a gentle mistake. I do it all again somehow, even knowing what I know now. You were the story I outgrew, the dream that set me free. Love was a lesson, and it taught me how to let you be. So here I stand, a little wiser, still hurting, still true. Love was a lesson, and the lesson was you. I learned love from sound of doors closing, from promises that never stayed. Every goodbye taught me a lesson, how to smile while I'm breaking away. I reached for hands that let me fall, called it fate, called adopted my orphan heart. I give my love without protection, 'cause I don't know how to keep it safe. I've got an orphan home, raised on goodbyes, looking for home in strangers' eyes. I love too hard, I trust too fast, still believing this one will last. I don't need saving, just a place to start. I'm tired of carrying this old heart. I make a home in borrowed moments, in late night talks and empty vows. I memorize the way you touch me, knowing you won't stay somehow. You promised you were different, said you'd never play that part, but you left like all the others and took a piece of my orphan heart. I keep hoping love will choose me instead of walking past. I've got an orphan heart, bruised and alone, building dreams out of broken homes. Held on when I should let go, afraid of losing all I know. I don't need pity, just a brand new start. But I'm so tired of this orphan heart. Maybe I wasn't hard to love, maybe you just didn't stay. Some hearts need time and patience, not reasons to run away. If I ever learn to trust again, I'll do it smart. I've got an orphan heart, learning to heal, trying to believe love can be real. If someone stays when I fall apart, that's how I'll know it's not too dark. I don't need forever from the start. Just don't abandon my orphan heart. One day I'll find a place to belong. Till then I carry this orphan heart. We carved our names into the quiet sky, said forever like it couldn't lie. You held my hand, I closed my eyes, trusted the truth in your goodbyes. Every promise sounded real, till the wind was all I could feel. You promised the wind you'd never leave. Words so soft they couldn't stay with me. I reached for love, you slipped away like something the air could take. I believed every vow you sent. Now all I hold is what the wind meant. We planned a life in borrowed time, built our dreams on fragile lines. I learned too late what vows can do when they're spoken but not lived through. Your voice still drifts through empty rooms, like a song that fades too soon. You promised the wind you'd never leave. Words so soft they couldn't stay with me. I reached for love, you slipped away like something the air could take. I believe every vow you said. Now all I hold is what the wind meant. If I had known your love was there, I'd have held my heart with care. But I trusted whispers more than truth, and paid the price of loving you. You promised the wind, not my heart. That's why we fell apart. Some promises are meant to sound, not meant to ever stay. I'm letting go of what you said and learning how to stand instead. The wind still carries your goodbye, but I won't chase it through the sky. I wake up with your name on my mind, like a habit I can't leave behind. The sun comes in, but it feels so cold. Since you left, the world feels old. I tried to laugh every smile feels slightly wrong. I tell myself I'm not alone, but sadness feels like home. I pack my tears in every room. I learn to breathe inside the gloom. Sadness feels like home, where my heart always returns. It knows every crack in me, every bridge that burned. I try to walk away from you, but I never really roam. Since you left me in the dark, sadness feels like home. Your silence still sleeps by my side. Your words echo where love once lived. I trace the places you used to stay. In memories I can't escape, I build my life around your touch. And now I'm lost without it much. I thought time would help me heal, but this pain feels real. I learned to smile with broken bones, calling her to comfort zone. Sadness feels like home, where my tears feel understood, where loving you still hurts, but I stay because I could. I try to love somebody new, but my heart said no. Every road leads back to you. Sadness feels like home. If pain is all I've ever known, then maybe I was built this way. I keep your ghost inside my chest, afraid to let it fade. Sadness feels like home, but I don't wanna stay forever. I still believe in love, even broken, even severed. One day I'll open all the doors, let the light back in my soul. But tonight I sit with memories where sadness feels like home. I don't hate you, I just miss the way we used to be, until I find my way again. Sadness keeps me company. I follow where your shadow falls, through empty streets, through closed doors. I chase the echo of your laugh, the part of you I can't ignore. I stayed awake while you moved on, while I was lost inside your past. And every step I take toward you feels like I'm never fast enough. I know you're gone, I know you've left, but my heart doesn't understand. It still beats to your memory, still reaches for your hand. To come after someone who's already far away, to call their name in the silence where they no longer stay. I run through memories that crumble like sand, to come after someone who'll never take my hand. I trace the corners of our love, the places where we used to be. I whisper to the wind your name, but it just drifts back to me. I should let go, I should move on, but my heart won't set me free. It's tethered to a love that's gone, a story that can't be. I feel your absence like a wave, dragging me where you are not. I reach for you in every crowd, hoping you'll be caught. To come after someone who's already far away, to call their name in the silence where they no longer stay. I chase the shadows of our past through nights I can't withstand, to come after someone who'll never take my hand. Maybe love is just this pain, the ache of wanting what's no longer mine. I'm running after ghosts and rain, wishing you'd turn back in time. But even if I follow forever, even if I cross every line, I can't reach the heart that's gone, the one that stopped being mine. To come after someone who's already far away, to call their name in the silence where they no longer stay. I'll keep chasing echoes, though I know it's too late to stand, to come after someone who'll never take my hand. I keep walking in your shadow, hoping one day you'll understand that love left behind still comes after someone. We were fine just yesterday, laughing like we'd always stay. Then your silence filled the room, like love had left without a clue. I searched your eyes for something real, but you turned away from what we feel. No goodbye, no final word, just an ending I never heard. I kept waiting for you to explain, for one last truth to ease the pain, but the door closed. every tear I tried to hide. Was I not enough for you? Or was love too hard to choose? You let go before I knew that I forever wasn't true. I needed one last honest line to help me leave you in the past, but you did something mid-love, and that's the part that hurts the most. We ended without closure, no warning, no goodbye, just memories whispering every time I try. You left me with questions and a heart that still endures. I'm still lost in the silence. We ended without closure. If loving you was my mistake, why does it still feel real today? I gave you all I had to give. Now I don't know how to live. I don't hate you, I just stay for the ending we didn't make. Some goodbyes are meant to hurt, but this one left me worse. We ended without closure, no peace, no final scene, just a love that faded in between. If you ever think of us, know I loved you pure. I'm still healing from the ending. We ended without closure. I'll learn to let you go someday, but tonight I still replay the love we lost, the words unspoken. We ended broken. We spoke the same language once, or at least that's what I believe. Every word you said felt warm, like promises I could keep. But somewhere between your silence and the things you didn't say, my heart heard love while yours was walking away. I read your eyes like truth, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe love sounds different when it doesn't belong. Who translated it wrong, my love? Your words on my heart. You said forever so softly, I thought it was a start. Who translated it wrong, my love? I loved what I heard, but now I'm crying alone over misunderstood. filled in the space. I turned your kindness into hope, and your smile into faith. I held on to every sentence like it meant the same to you. But love isn't real if it's only true for two. No one. I trusted the meaning I felt, not the truth you hear. I believed in what you read, but what you really did. Who translated it wrong, my love? Your voice or my pain? You spoke in half memories. I heard a promise remade. Who translated it wrong, my love? I loved every line, but the meaning broke my heart when it was never mine. Maybe love needs more than words. Maybe hearts need honesty, because silence can sound like love when you're afraid to see. I don't blame your tongue or mine, just the hope I let her grow. I translated your maybe into something I couldn't let go. Who translated it wrong, my love? I guess it was me. I turned your moment into forever, and you're now into destiny. Who translated it wrong, my love? I finally understand. You spoke your truth clearly. I just held it with shaking hands. No hate, no blame, just tears. Love was said in different ways, and I was lost in translation. Still loving you anyway. The door closed quiet, but it shook my soul. Your goodbye was gentle, still took its toll. I thought I'd be fine when you walked away, but your absence learned how to stay. Your clothes are gone, your words are too, but the air still feels like you. I talk to the walls like they know your name, even silence sounds the same. I try to erase what we used to be, but your memory keeps finding me. shadow, and it won't let go. I meet new faces, I hear new laughs, but none of them know my past. I hold my breath when someone's kind, afraid they'll leave me behind. You promised time would heal the pain, but time just taught me your name. Every road I try to take leads back to the love we couldn't save. I close my eyes, I change my view, but every dream still looks like you. You left a shadow on my heart that love can't seem to erase. I feel you in the quiet nights, in empty space. I say I'm done, I say I'm free, but you still live inside of me, like a ghost that I still know. You left a shadow, and it won't let go. If loving you was my mistake, I'd still make it every day. It's even broken, even torn, my heart remembers what we were. You left a shadow on my soul, where your light used to be. I don't hate you, I just miss who you were to me. Maybe someday I'll learn to shine without your outline close to mine, but until that day I know you left a shadow, and it follows me home. I don't chase you anymore. Ooh, I don't ask what could have been. I just live with what you left, a shadow under my skin. You packed your words in silence, left them on the floor. Said you needed distance, I was begging for more. Your shadow's in the doorway, even when you're gone. I still hear your footsteps in this house, I'm alone. You said it was for the best, but you never saw my pain. You closed the door behind you, left me calling out your name. Your goodbye still echoes in the corners of my heart. Every we promise fell apart in the dark. I try to move forward, but I'm pulled back somehow. Your goodbye still echoes, and I'm breaking right now. used to be. Every song feels heavier since you stopped choosing me. I replay every moment, wonder where we went wrong. You were here just yesterday, now I've been missing you so long. You said love wasn't enough, that you needed to be free, but you took all the light with you and left the night with me. Your goodbye still echoes every time I try to breathe, in the words I never said, in the parts you took from me. I smile like I'm healing, but my heart knows the truth now. Your goodbye still echoes, and it's loud, so if loving you was a mistake, why does letting go hurt more? I'd relive all the heartbreak just to feel you once before. You moved on so easily, like I was just a phase, but I'm stuck inside the moment when you walked away. Your goodbye still echoes in every tear I hide, in the future I imagined, standing by your side. I don't hate you, I just miss who I was back then. Somehow your goodbye still echoes, and it echoes now. Maybe one day it'll fade, maybe time will let me go, but tonight your goodbye is the loudest thing I